Justin Diamond, Alvin, let's go. I'm in the whip with authority, looking like Skybri, she got a body, ayy. And she been calling me daddy lately, want me to put her in Cartiers, and the deserve it. Put in work for the money, she earn it. Give me top every night, lip service. Now I gotta block these, she worth it. I'm out in Abu Dhabi, with a bad look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that yeah. Abu Dhabi, with a bad look like Skybri, ooh. Right beside me, in the phantom off that yeah. Shorty a dancer with her OnlyFans, got her bands up. She independent, got a land truck, don't need no man, but I'll man up for that. Ooh, put it on camera, she a freak, nothing I can't handle. When I'm pulling up in that phantom, I got a wetter than Niagara. To my dog, I'm with the leash. Ain't no one holding me back, I'm a beast. Showing them all, falling my teeth. None of them with me in these streets. Ooh, Skybri hit me in my DMs. I've been trying to meet up and see ya. I can fly you out to Abu Dhabi with a bad bitch look like Skybri. Ooh, right beside me in the phantom off that yeah. Abu Dhabi with a bad bitch look like Skybri. Ooh, right beside me in the phantom off that yeah. Abu Dhabi with a bad bitch look like Skybri. Ooh, right beside me in the phantom off that yeah.
What's up, YouTube? This is XXTANKYXX here, and I'm here to bring you my final build for this year. So let's get into it. We'll go by the character sheet first. Front bar, stats get a little bit better. Crit goes higher. 10 points in the mag, 12 points in the health, 42 points in the stam. Ready in the shadow. This can change. You can run different Mundus if you want, but this is what I'm running right now. Back bar unbuffed. Like I said, it gets better. So I'll buff up. Front bar 5400, which goes higher. Resistances 27, 24. Back bar 26, 29. So they're pretty good for, you know, what they're set up to be right now. So we'll get into Audibles. But bear haunches works perfectly fine. You're super good at sustaining. Do with sugar skull. If you don't got money, Jewels of Mistral works perfectly fine. We'll get off on our first set here. Great Sword of Oak Fathers, Precise. I know everybody's thinking like, what in the world, Precise? But I mean, I have so much penetration. I have over 35,000, so I have enough penetration to give up, you know, an Iron Hound or another sharpened piece. So, and I've been running the minor crit poisons here, so I'm at like 44% crit rate. It's been working out really well. I'll put a pinned comment in the bottom to how to make these. So you have 43%, so you don't have to run Assassination if you don't want to, but if you run Assassination, then I recommend the Prismatic, the Triglyph, but it's the weapon damage version, just to get that a little bit extra sustain. I know it's not a lot, but 200 is a lot, but you get both mag and stam. And then my back bar is a Precise Axe, which doesn't matter, of Rally Cry, just to get the crit chance up even higher. So it procs. And then I have a sturdy piece. Stam. Doesn't matter. Can be whatever you want. You can make this crit if you want to have more crit, resistance, whatever you want to do. And then here comes the normal Chuggy Special, the Balorgs. That's where I'm getting all the pen from. Love Balorgs, one of my favorite sets. You can also switch for Bloodspawn. Bloodspawn actually works really well, but you have to switch to a Maul. So if you want to run Bloodspawn, run a Maul. And I do have the Maul, which is precise as well. So with a disease lift, that can be whatever you want to. So I recommend the same thing as the greatsword with the glyph, but. And then I have a trainee Curtis reinforced. This can be whatever you want. I'm running reinforced. It doesn't matter. Balorgs medium piece. So I'm running 2 heavy, 1 medium, and 4 light. So that's where I'm getting all that pen from. So which brings to the back bar set. Oh, crazy. Rally Cry. Rally Cry. Yeah, it's another Rally Cry build, but hey, do what you gotta do. It all works the same. And if you don't want to run Rally Cry, you can run whatever you want back bar. It all works the same. Wretched Vitality will work. You just have to switch all your traits. If you don't, if you're running any of that stuff and switch your CP around, you have enough to survive. It's not a big deal. I'm running Rally Cry because I want to, and it's been working out perfectly fine for me. So well fitted, doesn't matter. This is just a piece I had. I did it, so it's gold, and I wasn't changing it. So it's reduce the roll dodge and sprint cost. Well fitted, perfect for me. And then I got the gloves. You can go all prismatic glyphs if you want. I chose not to. I have a max health one. Another health one. Triglyph. A max mag one. And then another prismatic. So it's up to you on what you want to do. It depends on your race too. So now we're gonna go into the oak. We got Oak Father's protective jewelry on, all 3 pieces with monomyth. So you can pick whatever you want to do here. Overall, you can go 3 swift. You can go 3 infuse. You want to hit super hard. 3 infuse. Do whichever you want. I'm doing this because I'm in 4 light armor pieces, and this is what works the best, so I can still be tanky-ish and still put out good DPS. So 3 protective. Like I said, if you don't want it, then you can choose whatever traits you want. Skill lines. I got Animal Companions, Earth and Heart, and Storm Calling. Shattering Rocks. I don't use Warden Charm, so I am one of the only Warden mains that does not use it. I like Shattering Rocks. It also gives me a good heal, so that's why I pick it. Executioner. I'm a D-swing player. Everybody knows it. I never change it. But all my builds are, you can run whatever spammable you want, and it usually works. So you can run Blood for Blood. If you wanted to switch to Assassination over Earth and Heart, it'll work. It's up to you. Executioner, Deep Fissure. This is where I'm getting a lot of the extra pen from. And Wrecking Blow. I'm a D-swing player. We all know it. It's never going to change. And then Deceptive Predator. So if you don't have Monomyth and you are running Markin, or you're running Sea Serpent's Coil, or you're running Death Dealer's Feet, then you want the purple wings, which will give you the minor, I think Brutality, I believe it is. So be on the lookout for that. Dawnbreaker, I love Dawnbreaker. I don't change it. I don't have anything else. Back bar, we got Hurricane, Blue Betty, which if you are really good at your mag sustain and you don't need Mag Betty, it's Stand Betty works perfectly fine. I like Mag Betty. It's the way I play. I heavy attack enough to have full resources. People watch me play. I have enough stam all the time. I always heavy attack when I can. And then Crit Surge. Crit Surge is literally like one of the best heals in the game. It's insane to play, use, and I've actually had a lot of fun with the Storm Calling build. You know, I like Restoring Light a lot, but I've been having more fun like this than I have with the Restoring Light build. The Restoring Light build's a lot of fun, but this is a lot more fun with the way that you're just watching those little numbers tick each time you're doing damage. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So don't knock it till you try it. But you are way more squishier this way with Hurricane. And then my Healing Soul. So people don't think that I run Major Savagery, but I do. I just don't have it. Like I said, since I don't run Warden Charm, this is how I have to build it. So I have the Heal Soul with the Restoring. You get 600 mag and 600 stand back, which makes this 3600 instead of 4200. So I get it back every time I use it. And then grants Major Savagery. That's how I've been playing it. That's why a lot of the times you'll see me, before I do my burst combo, I'll do this and come back, and then, you know what I mean? Because now I got my major crit right down here at the bottom. And then Vigor. Of course, you know, Oak Fathers works this way, so I got all these buffs, plus all the other people's buffs, so I'm always going to have, that's the way it is. And then Corrosive. So I get that people are like, why do you use Corrosive when you have all this pen? So Corrosive is like my Sword and Board ultimate. So Sword and Board ultimate is good. It lasts 7 seconds. It reflects projectiles. It does this. It does that, which is awesome. And there's some cases that this is definitely better than Corrosive. But the Turn and Burn Corrosive is probably the most successful turn and burn right now, because when you're chasing somebody and you're moving and you're like this and then you go like this and then pop the Corrosive and go for the turn, most people are caught off guard by it. That's why I do it that way. Plus it's good for your defenses because you take a lot less damage, you know. But overall, I mean, you have to watch your health too, because dots aren't affected by Corrosive. So you're still getting hit hard with dots. So don't forget that. And plus, I don't run really crazy sustain because of Earth and Heart passives, which I have a video on that too. This here, you know, lower health, hit it, pop Corrosive, or pop the Dawnbreaker. I'm getting health and stand mag back. So like I'm running less recoveries overall, but I'm still running decent recoveries, even with a pot up. You know what I mean? You're still getting around like 5k resource return. So, and then the final piece is I'm an orc. You got stam, health, and then you got a health return with, you know, every 4 seconds, which is nice. Swift warrior. So I've been Imperial since they made subclassing, because I thought that I couldn't sustain, and I couldn't sustain successfully for a little bit. But then when I started like playing a little bit more and getting comfortable, then I switched to orc, and then I went right back to orc. Like everybody knows I like orc. Honestly, like I told you, the Mundus stone depends on your race. So you don't have to run the shadow. I'm running it because I'm running mono. And if you're not running mono, then you can run the warrior, you can run the serpent, you can run the mag sustain, you can run whatever, the lady, the lover, anything you want to do. It's up to you completely. If you're a Khajiit, this is probably the better build for the Khajiit, only because then you can have whatever Mundus stone you want, because you already have that 11% in the I think it's their racial passive. But Imperial and Nord, the same way that I have this orc set up, will work perfectly fine. Like you're only going to lose a little bit of damage if you're Orc or Nord. Trust me. I'm not a Khajiit fan, like at all, so I don't like Tails. That's why I don't play Khajiit, but if it's like the Orc, Nord, Imperial, even a High Elf or a Breton will work with this perfectly fine. So we'll get into CP. Master Gatherer, War Mount, Gifted Rider, and Steed's Blessing. Everybody knows it's all the same. We got Master at Arms, Focus Mending, Cleansing Revival, and Fighting Finesse. Big shout outs to my boy V-Crest. He's like, try this out. I used to run this a lot, but like, with Storing Light, you don't need it. But with Storm Calling, this little 10% actually does work. Cleansing Revival, I ain't got a purge right now, but it's been working out perfectly fine. Sometimes you gotta hope and pray that you don't just start getting nuked, after you use this. But hey, whatever. If you die, you die. So if you don't want to run Rally Cry, you have to have Resilience in. So if you wanted to run this Wretched, like Shook does, my boy Shook, then you have to take off Focus Mending just to put this on. Other than that, works good. And then in the Red Tree, Survival Instincts, Pain's Refuge, Saved by Suffering, Violence, Vitality. I needed extra health, that's why I do this. I haven't taken this off since, they brought subclassing in. It's been working out. And then Sustained by Suffering, just for a little bit more recoveries. This can change. Like I said, you don't have to. But I do this because of Mag Sustain. I like it better, and why not get some Stamp Sustain? But if you didn't want that, you can actually go into Fortified. You can run Peace of Mind if you wanted to, just if you wanted the bag recovery. You can do, so it's up to you, whatever you want. You can run Celerity. You don't got to. It's up to you. Everything is on you. You can pick. Appreciate everybody here watching. I hope you guys have a great Thanksgiving because this is coming out on Thanksgiving. And peace out.